That's it. And we are live. This music right here is from Daniel Hall, aka Dan Dan. I had to play his music. I mean, he just played a hell of a game. You know what I'm saying? He did an excellent job. This song right here is called Superhero. Oh, that's all he get. Fellas. All right. 2 in 1 week. 2 in 1 week.
Yeah.
Well, we got one broadcast right now.
Yes, sir. We got a good one. Yes. The 0-0 Texas. Yep.
I think they had to restart that game though too.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
Yep. Hey, that's 3 games in a row. So first it was your game.
Yeah.
Tony, and then it was our game with Reggie. He actually was beat me by 6. And then no, I don't think Dan and them had an issue. They didn't have an issue, but yeah, they were having an issue. They had an issue with this game right here.
Yeah, they restarted.
I don't know. EA service, man. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. You get what you paid for. Oh no, I don't.
I like to just say real quick, but oh Jesus.
All right, there we go.
We're good. All right. I told Leon I took 5 showers.
You probably lost 30 pounds.
Hey, I did, man. Last night, man, that game with Reggie. For one, I said in the last video that I'm gonna be humble, and I'm still humble. But I was talking trash, and that he had me nervous from kickoff with that game. And that was crazy. All right. Yeah, still 0-0. All right, hey, so let's talk, man. Let's talk about the last couple of games.
Yeah, I called that one game with the Jags and Chiefs last week. That was going to be a dogfight, and that actually came out that way too.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And I think first it was first Tony, it was you, right? You had a big game against the Vikings.
Yeah, it was my game for week wild card week against the Vikings.
Yeah, what you think?
Hold on 1 second. But I'll tell you something in a second. It'll be funny. It'll be good for the show.
All right.
Do me a favor.
He put himself on mute.
Oh man.
Oh shit, it's gonna be funny. It better be funny.
I wonder what he got in store.
Right.
All right. To be completely transparent, you just have to unlock the car. That's all. I literally pissed off at the wife, locked the car, and just came right in the house. She was still in the car. So you know when she opened the door, woo, but the car goes off. So the phone rings. Did you just lock me in the car knowing the alarm would go off? So I'm like this. No, I didn't.
You did.
But I am recording right now.
Wow.
So I said hello.
Yeah, right.
Man, she gonna tear down those behind you here next time. She ain't gonna hide behind them. She's gonna rip them right down.
Yeah. Right.
But on to FNG business.
Yes, sir.
We felt really comfortable going in. I scrimmaged with Bullock, who was the and interrupt anything I'm saying with some because I'm not even looking. I'm recalling. But if you see something in the game, you can interrupt. But I scrimmaged with Bullock right before the game, and I said, "Hey, just do whatever you have to do to win the game." Because I'm pretty familiar with Kyle Barrett. he's been in the league a while, and I know what he likes to do. I know what he does like to do. And I played him week 1. Even though I believe, like I said, his game wasn't really right week 1. He was still learning the game like everyone else was week 1. I knew he was going to be better and stronger. I felt like his game was exactly what he likes to do, but he didn't take any risks until it was obvious that he was going to take risks. Because I don't know if you guys noticed or not, but I like having my opponent in the party with me. He hates it, so he knew he wasn't going to be in it with me. But Bullock stayed in the party with me, so if you guys were watching my mixer, I don't do Twitch, so if I ever say I'm broadcasting,
yes, dude, you were hilarious.
Yeah,
you were hilarious.
I am a little bit more raw and blue when I'm in the party and I'm playing, but I knew, like, hey, he's going to throw to Stephon Diggs now. Hey, I got to set this up this way. This is me thinking out loud.
Right.
You know, I'm a chatty Cathy. You know, it's what it is. But
chatty Cathy.
Yeah, I kind of knew where he was going to go, and he didn't take enough risk early to make me consider other options. So I felt confident in that game.
Right.
Did you see, and I always ask this, I asked Flash this after the game. Flash and Tiger, we jumped into a party. Did you guys feel at all I kind of let myself down when I was playing? Like wasn't doing what I was supposed to do? At all during the game?
No, I don't think so. Did Jose on leave?
No, he's just muted.
Dude, playoff brings it's for one. I mean, it's almost like real life. You know, when I played Reggie last night, even though Reggie was 8-8, it's still a playoff game. It's one and done.
Right.
The whole season, you know, I was able to make it to 16-0, and I beat Reggie twice in our division, but still.
Yeah.
Anything could happen, you know. So it was some dumb plays I did in my game. Yeah. So you're gonna see some stuff that you normally wouldn't do, during the regular season.
I don't know what you was doing when you threw that pick. I was like, run the ball, punt them, and make them drive 80, 90 yards and score a touchdown. And when you threw that pick, I was like, oh, he's trying to lose this game.
Yes, man. You do stupid stuff. I mean, it's
playoff pressure.
Yes, sir. Like I said, I took 5 showers. I hit Reggie up right after that. I'm like, dude, you trying to give me a heart attack? Like, I had to earn.
Balling.
Yeah,
they were balling, dude. It was Reggie, Lamar, Sawyer. Your game is impressive, dude. I was impressed. Ooh, Fournette out the backfield.
Yes, I'm watching.
He's happy he's back. I know he was injured a little earlier.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, so maybe you pulled it off. You know, you got that W.
Yeah.
And I thought you were gonna be playing Dan, but you wound up playing who you play? The Falcons. That's right. Yeah. Now when is that scheduled?
The Falcons had to be the number 1 seed then.
Right. Dan was number 2.
Okay, so I was the lowest seed. I'm the 6th. Ooh, that's a touchdown.
Ooh.
He didn't cut it in.
Oh, you said you had
pressure. Stuff you should be able to do. Make that cut to go back in the score that he did not do. Because they're broadcasting on Mixer. If you guys are watching it now, turn your Xboxes to Mixer. Yeah, Fournette, he scores that every single day. But playoff pressure makes you tighten up on the controllers. Just, everybody who's there enough knows what it is. You don't really soften up until like the second quarter almost. And even then, you still do dumb stuff. But yeah, I'm expecting this game to be on now. So does that mean I'm going to be last game of the week again?
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Schedule it. Get it in there.
Yeah, we're trying to get it in.
Hey, it's moving fast. It's moving real fast.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. What do you think of the games that you watched, Hosian?
I only got to get that. The one game I watched was the Ravens and the Browns game, and like I said, I posted
the goal line.
The tail end of it. I got it all the way up, and it was And then those interceptions lost it after that. Once Dillard threw, and he was intercepted.
Well, he's breaking up.
He's definitely breaking up.
Hey, Jose, you breaking up real good.
After that, I couldn't finish it. But it was a hell of a man. This is like you're chomping at the bit at who's going to do what to get over this defensive battle. And then that one score he did with
hey, Jose,
a running back.
Jose, can you hear me? Are you there?
Yeah, you're breaking up either way. Because I can't even hear him now.
Nah, he's out.
Yeah, but your game was, dude, watching your game, I learned a lot. I was really impressed with the way you read the field. I was telling Flash and Tiger that. I was like, your post-snap reads were impressive. Real impressive. It was, I learned.
Hey, you see that?
Yeah. Tony got a whole lot to say.
Hey, Tony's stupid. Hey, I told him, man, I like him on the show, man. Come on.
Yeah, he got to get on.
Yeah,
what happened to your boy Tim?
I hit him up. He said he'd let me know. And it was funny. I was like, man, you know you ain't got nothing to do. He was like, yeah, I'll get back with you. I'm like, yeah, whatever, man.
Tim, you are ready for prime time. I believe it.
Yes, he is, man. Yeah. No, but yeah, I mean, it's been this playoffs compared to years past. It's been very intense. Even if I lost that game last night, I would have been mad. You know what I'm saying? It was a good game. Yeah, I made mistakes.
Yeah.
I was talking to Reggie today about it, and there was an interception I threw, but my player was 15 yards down the field. And Mosley just jumped up and intercepted. I'm like, come on.
It was beautiful.
It was like
beautiful.
So I mean, I gave him a lot of opportunities to win that game. And the thing with Reggie, he said, he got in the lab. Ooh, is he gone?
He's got one to beat.
Ooh, good move.
Oh, wow.
Good move.
44 yards. He's trying to make it happen on the ground.
Reggie said he got in the lab. He started working on different plays. And he said one of the plays he added to his playbook was that option. So he ran that option like 5 times, and then I had to watch out for it. I had to put one of my linebackers in the spy.
Right.
But yeah, that division is not gonna be given to me no more.
Yeah. You're gonna have to earn it.
Yep. Yeah. So I'm passing right now. I worry about the next season. But good Lord, dude, that was
got the Browns,
all day.
Browns just beat the Ravens week 1.
Yep.
And then who did you play week 2? I mean, divisional round. You haven't played yet?
No, that's who I played.
That's who played in divisional round.
Yeah.
Okay.
I played the Ravens. Yeah, I had a bye week.
Okay. And the Ravens and Texans. Jacksonville and Texans playing right now.
It's still 0-0 beginning of the second quarter. That's
ball
crazy.
42. Jacksonville 42. Jacksonville with the ball. 2nd and 14.
He got he's running with him.
Yeah, who was his quarterback? Bullock was telling me when we were scrimmaging. Who was that? Telling me about this quarterback that scrambles. What's his Berman?
Yeah.
Berman? Yeah.
Now I traded what's his name to him? Taylor.
Tyrod Taylor?
Yeah, I traded
it. Changed his name.
Yeah, right. That's corny. That's corny if he did.
Yo, look, this dude does whatever he wants to do. Fournette's number 7.
Yes.
He does whatever he wants to do, dude. Hell, I did it. I had
he said, hell, I did it.
And Baker Mayfield.
Dang it.
Last Madden, so.
All right. Now I got the live feed now. I got you. I got my cell phones. My kids in bed.
Oh, okay.
So they're asking for the live feed.
The live feed. You're
talking about like on Mixer. Well, I know the Texans is streaming it right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. First and 10 on the 43.
Right. Yeah.
43.
And the link is on Facebook. Oh, that's the interception. He got to get that.
That's dangerous. Oh, the Seahawks Cardinals game. The Seahawks, man, they were reckless as hell.
Hey, Reggie. So, Reggie, I'm looking at live feed. Talking about Lamar Jackson is here. Wait till you get some real weapons on offense.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
All right.
Don't use it as an excuse because he missed, both Tiger and I were saying, he missed Crabtree wide open several times.
Yes.
The lights was too bright for him, dude.
Message.
Right? The playoff pressure's for real. I hope it don't happen to me tomorrow.
Yes.
If we ever get this game scheduled.
So what do we have?
I've been having an issue scheduling. Maybe the commissioner can help me here. He tells me there's no way I was going to be able to play today because I knew we had the podcast tonight. I didn't know how long it was going to be, and I don't know. Just we just advanced, so Wednesday wasn't going to happen. But he says he's free most of the day Thursday, but he doesn't tell me what hours or anything. So the one time I pick, he's like, "No, I'm not free," but doesn't tell me what's good. So I'm like, what am I supposed to say? Or just keep picking times until you say okay, or you can come back with a time with me.
You gotta pick a time, man. We were talking about that the first podcast. Just, people gotta put their schedules out there.
Yeah.
You know you're better than everyone else. If whatever you're available, you need to put that on there.
Unless you're wide open.
Ooh, turn it up. Yep, exactly. So exactly.
Just make it easy. If a person picks it, if you say, "Hey, I'm open all day," okay. All right. Well, how about this time? You know what? That time's not too bad, too good. How about they'll come back with a time or something? You know what I mean?
Right.
I've done that before where I say I'm good all day, but I know my offensive coordinator comes home around 4 or 5 o'clock. And if I start a game around 4 or 5 o'clock, he's gonna come down and my offense is gonna be affected immediately when he comes down from the booth.
Yep.
3-0 Jacksonville.
Yes, sir.
So
dude, hey, he wins this one. This is an upset. I think he got swept in the regular season.
Oh, really? Oh.
Yeah, because Texans are 15-1.
Yeah, you're right. But who did they lose to then?
The Texans?
Yeah, no, they lost to me. To the Browns. Hey, that was 10-3.
You just get blinded a second ago. That light off.
Do the pose with it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Ooh, that'd be a huge upset.
Yeah. I mean, I hope his happiness for receiving the Browns doesn't take away from his focus on the playoffs. Sounds like this is the last game.
I mean, shoot, playoff jitters right here.
Who did you think was going to win the Seahawks and Cardinals game?
I had no idea.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I'm just saying I had the same thing. I didn't really know, man. I figured that was going to be a close game, but then looking at the score, it wasn't as close as I thought it would be. But if you said he was messing
in the game,
yeah, he was in the game the first half.
Yeah, it didn't unravel until like in the middle of the second quarter, started to unravel. Then he brought it back. I know your bro was scared because for some reason his line was busting through and sacking him like every 5 seconds. I know he was scared passing every time he pinned him inside the 5, but for some reason Dan still went in the shotgun. You know what I mean, with his back to the end zone and was completing them.
Yep.
But those linebackers are hitting hard because he fumbled at least twice and gave up the rock like 2 drives in a row. So
yeah, that's crazy.
That's what brought him back is those fumbles.
Yes, yeah, man.
But he had some late. He had a red zone pick in the fourth quarter. Dude, let me just tell you something. The game was yours, and you gave it up when you threw that pick. Because he is good, man. He was spreading them all over the field. And I know David Johnson is hurt, but I think it was Logan something or other. Looks like the game is locked up or something.
Yeah, but locked up my end too.
Yeah, Logan was he was running all over him with him. So when he did get free, he was making it happen. Cardinals are running back.
Yeah.
So I appreciated I appreciate that. I think even Nation commented and said, "Hope we're paying attention because there's a couple plays he thought were being exploited in that game." And I'm like, "Hey, look, the recorder's always on."
Exactly.
And plus, he swept me this year, so I got revenge. I gotta get revenge. So.
All right, so I try to log back on.
Yeah, did you go back in?
Yeah, it's working. Yeah, they're playing.
I'm back out. I'm back in.
Yeah, Texas are driving now. They're at the 50.
Damn.
Yep.
That much stuff happened?
Well, he's open. Throw it. He was open. You gotta get rid of that. Yeah, man, it's been some real good games. Like I said, my game was just very intense. I made a lot of dumb decisions, but I recorded the one I had for like, what was it, 97 yards, third and long, and yeah, that was crazy.
Back Carlos Hyde, that was a big play.
Yes, because that was like 3 minutes left in the game.
Yeah,
and I still gave up a touchdown right after that.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, it's no matter who you are, unless you're Chaz, you get nervous,
right,
you
right.
make stupid decisions. Ooh, that's messed up. You're gonna make, your hands are sweating, because you don't want to lose. You want to get that championship. But hey, on our Facebook post, or I'm sorry, our Facebook page, they said we need to change the banner.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, they said they need to get that old banner down, get rid of the 49ers.
Yeah, so, we have not been relevant in 2 Maddens. I mean, I'm in the playoffs now, but I want to say last Madden I did make the playoffs. I think.
Oh, you didn't make it at all?
I don't know. I think I made the playoffs in the last Madden.
Okay.
Tiger always try to give me a hard time, like, I haven't done nothing, but I know I've at least made the playoffs. Question is, how many wins have I gotten in the playoffs in the last 2 Maddens? Right. Probably not as many as I'm used to. But, now's the time to make myself relevant.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Right? I beat the division winner, right? So now I got to beat the number 1 seed. Beat the number 1 seed. I have everybody's attention then.
Yeah, come on. I think I played you last year. I think the last season in Madden.
Yeah.
That's how I played you. Yep. So
started off real close.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of got out of hand in the 4th, I think.
Yep.
Started sending the guys when I knew that the game was out of hand.
Right. You silly man. No, but going back to that touchdown I got, I thought Reggie was going to blitz.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, okay, if he blitz, I'm just going to throw it out in the flat, get a couple yards, and then just punt the ball.
Right.
But I seen he had no pressure coming in. I'm like, I could roll out, wait till my running back.
Man. And he didn't. It was man to man, I think, and the guy that was supposed to cover him didn't follow him, and I think it was his guy.
So, no, not at all. And then did you see Mayfield get injured?
Yeah. Yeah, I was wondering. You had Stanton, and I'm like, what happened to Mayfield?
We didn't notice because Stanton was running and passing.
Exactly, he was a beast. Hey, I'll take it.
PJ Beathard is just as much of a beast because Garoppolo's out for the playoffs.
What? I didn't even look at it.
He got injured on that touchdown pass I threw.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I seen that. Yeah. Yeah. We heard you.
Yeah. I do a whole lot. Forgive me, YouTube, but I do a whole lot of bitching when one of my guys.
Oh man. Yeah. So yeah, the list I sent you, man.
Ask your question about a more FNG thing. And Tiger kind of brought this up when we were watching the Cardinals Seahawks game, and I want both of your opinion. Do you feel like there's enough penalties in the league? Like he said to me, "When's the last time you had pass interference?"
It's not enough. Yeah, it's not. I see it, but it's not like you're gonna see it every game. No.
Right.
So in the whole season, 16 games, how many pass interference games? Pass interference have you seen? 1?
I've seen 1. And I did it.
In 16 games, how many times have you experienced pass interference?
I don't think I've seen. Honestly, I don't think I've seen. I've seen more holding calls. I haven't seen any pass interference.
You actually seen a holding call?
I've had a few. pass interference, false start. I mean, I've seen one pass interference, but
False
mostly
start, yes, but I have not seen one holding or one pass interference call.
Well, that's true. I would say false start on defense and offense, no holding. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So I mean, because I think you're thinking of an alignment penalty.
Right.
So, no, not alignment, just alignment penalty. Specifically holding, and you and I both know, holding will kill a drive.
Yeah.
Having a disciplined lineman is big. You got your lineman, affect a lineman of mine. My starting right guard got hurt. Maybe I shouldn't announce that on the podcast, but my starting right guard got hurt. I had to shuffle my line around for the Vikings game. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Next man up, because injuries is real. You got to be able to adjust to them.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So we were talking, and I said, I'll bring it up on the podcast. I think we might have to raise the at least vote on it, raise the pass interference, holding, the stuff that be stopping drives in real life. I mean, just when you compare it to real life,
Ooh.
a holding call or two will mess stuff up,
Right. Right.
I wonder if we need to do that on the test league and see how often it's called. You don't want to put it up there and then all of a sudden every drive or every other drive is a pass. We don't want to mess that up either. So I guess we could test that on the test one.
Well, I know we haven't changed anything as far as the current settings.
Right.
Or what they're set to as far as default is concerned. That was a risky pass he just threw.
Yeah, it seems like his offense is off.
Scared. I mean,
yeah, man, it's like, it's totally different. Halftime, going to the third quarter, 3-0 Jags. It's
3-0.
crazy. Yeah.
Well, it's really two really good defenses too. So I wasn't expecting a high-scoring game because both defenses are good. But
I think the last game wasn't that high either, wasn't it? It wasn't a high-scoring game.
So,
and they play each other. This is the third time playing each other, man. They're familiar with each other very, very well. So
two divisional opponents playing each
other. But Tony, that's a great question. Penalties, like the only thing you really do see is, holding on offense, something like that,
start.
Or false starts. You see that a lot.
Yeah.
Yep. But you'd never see like pass interference. I seen it once in the end zone, and I actually pressed the button. I think I pressed I think it was the triangle button, trying to go for the interception, and you could feel like my controller vibrated, and you could see him like grab the wide receiver. And they called pass interference in the end zone, so the guy got it at the 1 yard line.
Wow, that's impressive because I definitely haven't seen that.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna say this, and that wasn't in this league. That was in another league.
Oh, okay.
So
when I asked,
sorry,
I was talking about actually our league.
Yeah, my bad. Yeah, sorry, that was in a different league. So no, in this league alone, I haven't seen it at all. Sorry about that.
So I'm thinking I've seen offsides and encroachment, neutral zone. And I've seen false starts. Those I think are good where they're at. But pass interference, defensive holding, false start. Holding on offense. I see face masks all the time. You know what I mean?
Yes.
They're. I think that they're actually the right amount. But I think the only ones I would try to raise, just me, just trying to keep things 100. Would be pass interference, defensive holding, and offensive holding. Everything else feels like the real NFL, at least as far as the plays. But I think I'm not looking for perfection. I shouldn't be able to drive down the field and not worry about no holding penalties. The only thing Tiger would bitch about when we would play is, or if I hike it too much, like the Cardinals were doing the hike and getting guys to go off sides, and occasionally got a couple false starts. But that's the only thing it was even worried about. And to me, that's not real. Just like we needed injuries, we need them, even though it's affecting me. It affects everybody, but we need them.
Right.
That just makes it real. Now you got to have Drew Stanton. Now I got to play with C.J. Beathard. I had to pick up 2 quarterbacks, 2 bums. You know what I mean? But hey, it's what next man.
It happens, man. It happens.
It's a real thing, and I kind of want that in there. So we should put that up for a vote. I feel.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, definitely.
Ooh, how do you get that? Ooh.
Well, I always wondered how Fournette got so many catches, and I'm seeing it right here.
Exactly.
He'll just throw it to him, and them guys just can't catch him.
He actually, I think the stats we looked at, he only had at the time It's like 20 something.
Well, he kind of cut it down a bit because he was kind
Yeah,
of ridiculous.
it was last year. Remember last year? Yeah, like
MVP.
yeah. Of course, MVP this year for the 2,201 yards. I'm gonna keep on saying that. Just took it from my guy, man.
Hey,
Took it from my guy. So yeah, man. Hey, these first 2 rounds, man, have just been exciting. I mean, and actually, what I love too is just, everybody's watching. You got people watching. You had even at your game. I think at one point you had like 12
people watching the broadcast.
Yeah,
I was amazed.
And I think you had 9. I think Dillard and the Ravens had 19.
Yeah. That's what Reggie was telling me.
Yeah, 19. Dang.
Yeah, I mean, people. We love the game, man.
Yeah,
love the league. So definitely. I even had one of my boys from work. He hit me up and seen that I was playing. He said he wanted to see the game, so he chimed in.
The more the merrier. This is what we asked for, actually. A couple Maddens ago, I was like, man, I wish there was a way that we could have a guy people just spectate and just, even if it's at a delay or whatever because people cheated, but you just wanted so that they could just, just watch the game and see how it's done, like a real, like you in the stadium. And now we have it.
Right. And fellas, I'm well prepared this go round. So I'm looking at live feed on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen some of your comments. Reggie, I hope Jackson breaks both of his kneecaps during the offseason. I got Facebook up too on my other phone. So I've seen your comments. Like I told you, Tony, Tranks, they said that there should be no Niners on the banner.
Too many championships, baby. Too many.
He said, Tillman, he said, it's been up there too long. So, and then Bullock said, yeah, no Niners should be up there at all. So,
all those trophies might have dust on them, but there's a whole lot of company for them up there. When the playoff game, and then your opinion will matter. Oh, did I say that out loud?
Damn.
When a playoff game, your opinion will matter.
Damn.
Woo!
All right, Reggie want to blast now. Oh, touchdown.
Good run.
I missed it. What was it?
All it was an off tackle. It was almost a stretch, but it was an off tackle, and it would seem like there was no cornerbacks out there, and the only safety that was out there got blocked by the tight end. It was a twins right, weak side eye, a strong side eye. Did a little stretch play that to the left.
Dude, man, you're a coach for real.
Oh yeah. Yeah. But man.
So Reggie said that Dill, your head is shiny. It looked like a wet man. Forget you, Reggie, man. Lord,
he said a wet wombat.
Well, no, forget. I ain't even. Nope. Whatever. Forget Reggie. Forget Reggie. Hey, go ahead and fix that lemonade with D.
Right.
Man, that post D posted was, oh my goodness.
Hey, there we go. It starts, man. Hate. Hate. All right.
Wow.
You weren't breaking up.
7.
Oh man, yeah. Hey, Tony, getting on you, Josean.
Yeah, I know. I was trying to tell y'all, you guys froze on my screen, and I was like, "Whoop, they ain't talking," and I paused it, and it must have just kept going after what I was saying. I was like, "Well, okay."
Well, you were breaking up bad.
No, Nation, how come you ain't on the podcast talking all that trash? Get on the podcast.
I asked him. He said he got a sick kid, so I pray your kid feel better.
Yeah, definitely.
Pray your kid feel better.
I don't want to be on podcast.
Hey, just a bit of news. On a little bit more serious note, the Redskins. He had a real personal crisis. His house burned down completely, yo.
Oh wow!
Completely.
Wait, was he the California?
All he got out was his kid, his woman, and the clothes on his back. When he ran out, when he ran out, he didn't even have his shirt on. You know what I mean? He texted me the photos of it. It was insane. He finally got back online today, And I was kind of hitting him up like, hey, what's going on? You still interested? I wasn't antagonizing him or anything. I never come off like that. I just wanted to know what the update for his situation was. And he was like, yeah, I was trying to get back, but, my house burned down. I was like,
oh, man.
We got buddies. I got a buddy from high school who lives in Paradise and lost his entire family. I'm sorry, entire family. Lost his entire house, all his pets, clothes, everything. Only thing he left with was clothes on his back and his wife and kids. And so when he told me, when Corn Nickel or J.R. Creek told me about that, I was like, look, you gotta, take care of business.
Yep.
Leave the team's open for you if you can come back. You're good. He said, yeah. I'm getting my Xbox Live together now, and it's just didn't have my phone was there. I didn't have a way to because he was woke up at night when it happened. You know what I mean? So all he did was grab his stuff and run out and watch the place burn. So just everybody, if you can, pray for the guy. And
definitely. Sounds
like he's picking it up because the family members circling around him and helping him, replace the replaceable stuff, all the important stuff he got out with. But just wanted to give you an update. So he says he's coming back. He says he's actually looking forward to playing the Texans owner again. I said, well, he'll be in the NFC because he'll be the Bears. So I told him the Bears owner is moving to the Eagles. So he's looking forward to next season because he want to know what his draft pick's going to be.
Yeah, man.
So it should be pretty high.
It'll be right, exactly.
We had a lot of guys in our league go through some stuff, man. We had Bat and them, and the year before, Bat and Patrick were going through stuff, and that's crazy.
Wait, we had who?
The Cowboys.
Yeah.
What happened to him?
Thomas Lanning. He's on the West Coast.
They were going through fire too.
I think the last fires that they had on the West Coast burned his house down, and he has a barbecue business that is running really well, by the way. That is the truck that sits in front of it where he barbecues and caters out of. That thing burned straight down. Yeah. So we had a lot of guys, and I think the Seahawks owner Dave Stacy, who worked with him, that affected them obviously. So these wildfires out in California is affecting everybody. So that's always prayers out to everybody affected by the wildfires.
Yes, definitely. And then of course, what's his name? The Seahawks owner.
Yeah,
Seahawks. Yeah, we lost him.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't know about y'all, but I know we don't live in the same city, some of us, but I definitely look at this as a family. It's one of those we get to share something we love and enjoy to do, love to play.
Yes.
I love to get away, and I definitely hate to see anything happen to anybody.
Yeah.
Within this league or whatever, but definitely, man. That's
kind of like I've always said. That's why I've set the league up. I mean, obviously I started the league up initially, but that's why I have other people in different positions. So that if I all of a sudden lose my mind and decide to just become a dictator, we got people who can shut stuff down and say, no, Tranks, we're not doing it this way. Luckily, I haven't had that to happen, but wow, look at this run. Ridiculous. So, but if something was to happen to me, we got people that'll pick up the pieces, and FNG will continue to roll.
Exactly.
Guys like you, Hosian, Nation, Kyle Baird, Phillips, Tim, Tim Huell, Mike. There's a lot of guys that step up to help, and trust me, you take a lot of pressure off us, me and Hosian, by just stepping up and just being a part of it. Even if it's a little part, every little bit helps.
Right.
So, we all appreciate it. You're all FNG family as far as I'm concerned. Even the ones I don't like.
Right. Silly man.
One of them lost earlier. Seahawks. I was hoping I had a chance to see you.
Dang.
Now it's only going to be the Cardinals.
He's a game.
Yeah, I got to win the next game. You're right.
Yep.
Got to take care of that game.
In advance, and you already take that L.
That's true.
I don't want to hear it on the podcast. Like, well, I was thinking ahead. Yeah, you sure did.
Hey, and that's gonna be a tough game. The Falcons, they're no joke.
Yeah,
I told you,
ridiculous.
Yeah, the Falcons had me up by 21 at halftime.
Oof.
And he just played a different game. Yeah, just like in this one, like I said, the first half, the Texans, they were playing a totally different offense, and now they picked it up. Their defense is really saving them in this game.
Yeah,
he got a couple interceptions. Yeah, but it's just trying to be consistent. That's the thing. Whatever you did in the first half, of course, make a couple little adjustments, but be consistent. Even myself, just like what you just said, felt like I should have ran the ball a couple times.
Yeah,
I probably should have, but
it was a couple times. I was like, I miss Carlos Hyde, man. Just watching you run with him.
Oh yeah. By the way, he said hi, so just want to let you know.
Is that a free trade talk now? My man's got a bunch of running backs on the Browns there.
Yeah. If you try to get rid of one of them, oh my God, he's got a receiver. Yeah, I knew he was throwing to him.
Oh my God.
That guy was 3 yards in front of his cornerback, and I know that guy is fast.
Oh my God, yeah. That's when it's not for you.
Taylor. Tony Tillman knows about him overthrowing.
Hey, that's why he had to go. I did want to know. I did want to know.
Yeah. Poor Tyrod Taylor.
No, he is mad.
Yes.
Down.
If he's in the podcast, he's even more mad.
He caught.
He just threw into triple coverage.
Those
are reckless with the ball, man.
He's like, oh my God.
You know what? My next game, I'm gonna do what Tony did. But I'm gonna have my video going and my audio going, so y'all can see what I go through when I'm playing my game. Hey man, I'm up, jumping around.
Like I said, I'm a little more animated on when I'm playing the game.
Yeah, it's fun, man. It's all fun.
I'm a different person on the mic. I never mic up. I did it last time with Tranks, but it was on mute a lot, believe me.
Yeah, well, you heard me. Xbox record that. That's unbelievable. What the hell?
Right. I'll never forget that one game we played, and I mic'd up for the first time. I didn't know what to say to him. He was so
crazy part that he's not telling you. I was destroying him early, and he just brought it back. And then when I thought, all right, this touchdown over here is going to seal it, right? Fumble, and Charles Woodson picks that ball up, dude. At the one.
He came from the other side of the field too. That was the bad part about it. He came from the other side, made the tackle, and caused that fumble. I was like, dang.
No.
And yeah, he was about to score a touchdown.
Yeah, on the one. Picked it up on the one. And it wasn't safety, wasn't a touchdown. It was a fumble on the one. Yeah. You will definitely get your dollar's worth if you're in the party with me when I'm playing.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. I didn't. It's a good game. I was like, okay. I just put it on mute. All I saw was Xbox record that. Record that Xbox. Oh, every dime. I was like, okay.
Yeah, man, you gotta record your stuff, Tony, because you was funny last night, man. you was funny, man. That was hilarious.
Yeah.
Guys, seriously. We got another comment.
Ooh, we almost caught it.
Hey, Tony Tillman said your mic is part of the plan. Hey, you know what? I feel
he's right.
That, man.
He's right.
You want to distract your opponent?
No, well, I only distract the people who are distractible.
Yeah.
Force only works on the weak-minded.
Yeah. He said that's a part of your plan. He said don't fall for the plan. Yeah.
Honestly,
it's okay to say no. It's okay to say no.
Yeah, it's always okay to say no. But honestly, I only do it so I stay engaged because, to be honest, I get bored just in there by myself. And I don't want my wife to think I'm talking to myself because I'm complaining about my guard not blocking or my tackle not blocking or wide receiver dropping the pass or C.J. Beathard let me down again. Man, these guys are balling. 6 minutes left. Ball on the 31. Jacksonville 31 with the ball. Tyrod in shotgun. 3 wide receivers, and he hands it off to four. Oh, he might have got that.
Hurry up offense.
3rd and inches, hurrying it up. His ears running out of time, too. 3 wide receivers. I think he's in 3-4 or 4-3, and he doesn't want him to leave out. Tight end right.
Oh, dude, why you throw it to him? Why you do that? God, Billups. God, dog it. Did you see that? Wide open.
You saw that post, right?
Yes.
I'll get a little too excited.
That's what you get for changing the numbers. And that's what you get for changing Tyrod's name.
Right.
Yeah, whatever. That's all I got to say. God, dog it, man.
Oh, man. He just shot himself in the foot. And we're not rooting for anybody in particular.
No.
I don't care about the AFC at all, actually. But, dude, I see that post, that tight end wide open, and he's covering the running back, and you still throw it? Yo, I'm glad he's not playing with the Texans no more. He's in love with Fournette, man. Damn.
Right.
Tight end wide open on it. In fact, after this game, I don't know who's broadcasting, but they got to look at that pick because he literally missed his tight end who was wide open on that play.
Yeah, it's the Texans.
Yeah, so if it's the Texans that are broadcasting, Jacksonville needs to look at the highlights and look at that pick in the 4th that he threw because he literally had a tight end. It was man to man. Oh, he threw that pick.
Look at that.
Texans know how to do it.
Touchdown.
Texans know how to throw the post and hit that guy wide up in the middle of the field. Hey, that's a former 49er. Garrett Selleck.
Dang. Oh, Jags, man. That might so yeah, this high act for real even during my game.
What's that?
I said this high act for real even during my game.
Oh yeah. You're right. I want to see a good game, and I feel like I'm playing the game when I'm watching it. And 21-3 with 5 minutes left, pretty much.
Yeah, he got to go to somebody else besides number 7.
Yeah, jeez.
Man.
Off the field.
Hey, real quick, though, I did put in the last in our group chat, just to, try to be proactive. What do you think about the offseason? I know last year it almost took us, it was almost like a week and a half because we took.
Really? Week and a half?
Well, remember, we took like 2 days for each week or something like that. We did the free agency.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was long. It was like a week and a half. It took us for off season.
One time we did it was because of the trading, because you guys like to trade, and it's hard to, especially now. We even got to look into getting another person in there because I'm not sure with Thomas not being as active, we want to need another person.
Yep.
Well, currently, at least what I told him when he was working on his situation, I told him I'd be taking over his vote because he's not leaving the league. He just needed a break to get his ducks in a row. So I'm taking over his vote.
Okay.
So unless there's some highly contested debate going on, and let's say I'm going to vote last, I'm going to try to vote last. If my vote is saying no, and I'm the tiebreaker, I'm probably going to not let the vote's not going to pass if it's a tie, because we're right now even amount of board members. But yeah, you might be right. We might have to look into replacing him on the trade committee. So, but he's Hosyan's correct. It's we give you that time so you have time to negotiate the trade, post the trade, and I don't want to go down this street again, but a lot of guys don't know how to post a trade. They say, all right, we agree to this trade. The guys trading with don't even post. So how do we know you just making your own trades? And you know what I mean? I don't want to waste the guy's time. Oh, man, another pick.
Hey, I'd like to say, too, I got suspended because of Reggie last year. Well, I didn't get suspended, but, yeah, Reggie said, oh, yeah, Tony approved the trade. Oh, really? So we did the trade, and I had to sit my player for 3 games. So
that's another reason we kind of hope we avoid those mistakes because, a lot happens. We try to be as fast as we can, but we try to keep it transparent. Yeah. And we try to look at those posts, and we try to make sure everybody's doing what they need to do. Yep. And we send those requests to the committee. We have them vote. In the meantime, on top of that, we got everything. We're trying to set up draft time. Everybody's doing their rosters. a lot going on in that week.
Yeah.
So
position changes. There's a lot going on, and to do it, advance every single day.
Yeah.
So that's what it was, Tony. Somebody just corrected me, and Reggie, I'm gonna give your question here in a minute, but it wasn't so much the offseason in the trades and free agency. It was after we did the draft. It was the preseason, and how long it took. I think it was one season, maybe in season 3, where we actually waited until like a Wednesday night and a Saturday night to advance. It almost took 2 weeks for preseason. And people were wanting that to speed up.
Like 2 Maddens ago, so you might be correct with that.
Okay.
Yes. People wanted to play. We did like a normal schedule, basically. That's what you're basically getting at. The preseason was like the normal regular season.
Right.
We were waiting 3 days to.
I think it was because we were, again, my mind is Swiss cheese right now, but I think it was we were trying to let people play the games because the injuries would be on.
Right.
And if you don't have time to schedule your game, but your guy potentially is going to be injured in the sim, that's not fair to the person who might lose Garoppolo for the whole season because it's a sim.
Right.
And you got some people, connection has been lost.
Uh-oh.
Shut up.
Oh, yeah.
No, I just turned it off. Really?
Yeah. They turned it off, too.
That's messed up. That's messed up.
And I don't remember if there was any injuries. When they advanced this, oh, my God. Yo.
Dang.
Somebody get hurt.
Dude, honestly, though, they need to do something with this. That's the 4th time in this, this playoffs. In these playoffs, we have games that lost connection. That's a lot. That's a lot.
Wow.
That's gonna be a tough one there.
Yeah.
Because we can. Here's the thing. We had like almost 3 minutes left. The chances of them coming back are slim.
Oh no, yeah, there was no way Bill was coming back.
It was 21 what?
It's 21-3. They're still playing. They're showing that he's still on.
He's still on. I see his coach walking around salty like, damn,
oh shoot, yeah.
Again.
No, you're right. Yeah, so Billups still got the score up, but
you want to invite him to the podcast?
I can, yes, sir. I think I hit him up. Let me see.
Yeah, I honestly, I would like to hear what he had to say about it, because he definitely just posted.
I'm hitting him up on Xbox.
Yeah, he definitely just posted. Wow, that ended.
Did we cover everything we needed to cover, though, for the most part?
Yep. Yeah, I'm sorry. Reggie said, what is your thoughts on the new NFC next year, in the next season, with the Texans order coming over?
I'm always about people playing with their favorite teams. If I was a 49er fan and couldn't play with the team and having my opportunity to play with them, dude, I'm sure he's going to look at the league completely different, even more stronger because he's playing with his favorite team. A lot of people will never get a chance to play with the 49ers or the Raiders because 2 commissioners are those teams,
Yeah.
The guy that brought you guys in is a Bengals fan, so I see that Bengal up on the wall, but I know you'll never get a chance to use the Bengals because Tim is a diehard FNG owner and a diehard Bengals fan, so I know he's not leaving his team.
No.
So
he said no.
No, he's not. He know it too. Yeah, I know he's frustrated.
Went up a little bit. Tiger's going to have some company.
And I give it big ups to Joe for doing that because he's been a member of the league for a while.
Yes.
And for him to just take a team like that, and for another person to have their favorite team, I give him a lot of big ups for that. Big shout out to you, brother.
Yeah, and if the Bucs owner wants to be nice and give up that team for Joe because he was the Bucs initially when he first came in the league, that would be nice. But I ain't gonna force nobody to do nothing. You guys say whatever team you want.
Well, I was mentioning in the first podcast that I was saying there may be some movement, so it's a good possibility. I mean, the Bucks want to move. You know, we got some teams on the AFC. There's a lot of teams actually open in the AFC. So, you know, if you want to make that move, we're more than welcome to make that happen.
Yeah.
So I think Joe's looking forward to that competition and messing with Tiger over there. And
well, understand this. He is a Giants fan.
Right.
He even tried to play Tiger for the Giants and got the brakes beat off him. So he's a Giants fan. He has no love for the Eagles, but he's looking out for another member of the family to play with the team that they like, and that's what I love. You know, he's been a long-standing member and a great owner. So, you know, we always try to look out for you know our good owners when we try to play.
Just side note, I'm just waiting for his email address. He will be on. Yep, he will be on. In fact, I'm gonna say just put it on Facebook. Just hit me on a message. Yeah, let me say that.
Yeah, but I am interested in his opinion as to what he wants to do. Let's hear it from the horse's mouth, you know. And we might as well interview him for his spectacular win in the playoffs.
Yeah,
because they were nip and tuck. It was 3-0 at half.
Tony said the Texans is running from those Titans. I don't know.
That was so funny. My daughter didn't even know what we were talking about, but she was laughing hard. That's how crazy that was.
Right. Oh, man.
Running from the Titans, huh?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, you better make some noise. So the Jags right now are going to go, I don't know. Them Jags, they're going to be salty. They just lost out the playoffs again. That division's going to be rough.
Yeah. Yeah.
You guys have any idea what you want to do for the draft?
Yeah, depends on how many we can get in. I thought we were going to try to do the draft with at least, well, he said we could do 10 people, right?
Yes, sir.
Up to 10 people. And we were going to try to have Tim in there, make sure he attended this draft. He's a special guest. Get him on. You hear us, Tim Hill? You got to show up at the draft day. Yes. You are the guest speaker.
Yep.
Guest.
Right. Oh, not put hashtag.
He's a man of honor.
One thing we have to do is just make sure we have to, like you said, put each other on mute or make sure we don't talk over each other. That's the biggest thing.
Be respectful, yeah. Well, I actually was saying, do you have any idea what you want to get in the draft? Things you target.
Me? I need everything. I need everything.
I don't think they have offensive coordinators and defensive coordinators in the draft.
I need a new coach. That's what Dilla keeps saying. I need a new coach.
Right. Right. I just sent it to him, so he's about to join in a minute. There he is. Oh. There he is. Uh-oh. Congratulations.
What are you walking through shop right now again? You shopping now or something?
Right.
Oh, no, I just walked into the kitchen. I got to give me something to drink. That game was intense. My throat's all dry.
You were shut out the first half, man.
He was playing amazing defense.
Yes.
We couldn't get anything going through the air, which probably was a bad idea against the Jags, but switched it up with some running in the second half, worked out.
Yeah.
Dang, dude, that was a good game, man. That was a real good game.
I'm about to have a heart attack.
You had some incredible turnovers in that game. Was there anything specific you changed in your defense, or you just went more towards the pass defense? Because it seemed like he was having success moving the ball, but you seemed to switch it into another gear, and I think you had at least 3 or 4 picks in that game. What'd you do different?
Yeah, we tried to lock up in man because he was getting a lot of dig routes, and he ran a couple of hitches off the play action. They were getting open to the outside, so we just kind of audibled the guys to guard the outside in man, and then I held down the inside on my own as a linebacker, so that helped out. We try to force Fournette to beat us. I know that goes against the stat line for the MVP, but you know.
Did it confuse you that Fournette had a different number other than what it normally is with number 7, or were you able to find him on the field?
I was able to find him. I didn't really look at the number. Like he was just he looked the same regardless. Number, no number. He's a huge, fast guy who runs through everybody. So he was able to get him.
Why does it sound like a real interview though? Like this.
I know. Like I'm at the podium right now. I'm like,
what did you eat for breakfast this morning? No, man, you played a heck of a game, man. So this is my first time talking to you.
Yep.
Period. So I'm going back to a couple of weeks when you and I played. And it was just 10-3. That was a crazy game.
That was a dogfight, man.
Yeah. And it's gonna be another dogfight.
I know.
I'll
try to take some notes from the Ravens. Like how can they get a few points? I can't even get more than 3 points. I gotta try to figure out how they get in a couple of points so we can string something together.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Those linebackers were locking them down.
Yeah.
Do you think your linebackers are up to the job? Because you seem like you were doing a pretty good job locking down Fournette. You know, yeah. Chubb looked like he was starving for some yards, and you just was just, you know, I think the Ravens were shutting them down. So, you know, you got to watch for him. And I'm sure you saw Carlos Hyde up the side of the field. He'll throw to anybody. I mean, you know, you're going to be prepared for that passing attack?
We're going to go into the war room, try to come up with something. We got to give thanks to J.J. Watt, man. He's really what makes the run-stopping defense go, man. As long as he's there, Merciless made some great plays on the edge.
Oh, yeah, definitely
and Clowney, they make it sound just like we're on TV. They make the linebackers look good because those men down there on the ground, those little digital guys in there are holding it down. So,
dude, man, you're a great interviewer, man. God,
post game drink.
Yes, hey, get that cigar together too, man. Yeah, yes, sir. Yes.
Well, you're not gonna have much time to celebrate because I think we're going to be playing either tomorrow. Or I don't know if I haven't seen the form, so I don't know if he gave me a time or I don't think it's available Friday. So
okay, I think I'm good tomorrow about probably around 8:30.
No. This is Tony.
One game left. Niners.
Okay.
Falcons.
Got you. Okay.
Who do you think's going to win in that game?
Wow, that's a tough one. I've seen a couple of Tranks games, good balance, defense, a hell of a running game. You're going to have to run the ball really well to keep the Falcons off the field. So as long as he can do that, I'm going to go with Tranks and the 49ers.
Tranks and the 49ers on the road. Wow.
Got to be the running game, though. It's got to be the running game.
Okay.
Got to be a running game.
Mm-hmm. Well, you know, with Garoppolo being injured on a crazy play, touchdown pass, there's probably going to be a lot of run game because C.J. Beathard hasn't had a whole lot of time behind center in the playoffs. So we're going to do our best to coach him up and see if they can perform out there because, you know, it's next man up as far as Niners is concerned.
Yeah, you see, I didn't have any of the running backs I started off with this season.
Yeah.
I think those are all free agent pickups. I got about 8 injuries, 3 guys on injury reserve. So just got to plug and play.
Well, here's a question. I'm assuming you guys aren't going to play again and you want to take the forced win, or are you going to play them again and have them spot you the points?
We'll just go with the forced win.
Heck yeah.
We had some issues with the connection the first game. Then it was going smooth the second game, but I don't know what happened at the end. So
now you are aware that the sim forced win could potentially give you injuries that you did not have in that win that you almost had.
That sucks.
I don't like that. So there's a way to go back to it and just finish the last 3 minutes?
No, dude, don't. Just pray and fast that you don't have no injuries. That's it.
I'm gonna say the Lord's Prayer and
exactly.
Force Simmons and go ahead and take the bus to Cleveland. Well, we'll take the plane to Cleveland. That's a long ride from Houston to Cleveland.
Right.
We're gonna get the Super Bowl in the AFC. Then we're gonna go get it in the NFC next year.
Ooh, calling a shot for next season. Impressive.
Man, hey, congratulations also going 15-1.
Yeah.
Now that one was special. But no, man, you definitely are in the top 5 in the league.
Easily.
Oh yeah, definitely. Number 2.
Rankings, I mean,
yeah, to me number 2.
Number 2 at the very least.
Shoot, it could be number 1 because that game could have went either way. My touchdown was lucky.
No.
Come on,
we
Tony.
have a champion that's 16. No, he's number 2 with a bullet.
I can't be ranked above Dill.
No,
he's being humble. That was a good play call. He ran two guys in the same area, and one just made a post. The other ran straight, and I only had one guy to cover it. He got me. I couldn't stop it. I should have kicked the field goal. I don't know if he remembers that I tried to score a touchdown instead of just being safe and kicking a field goal.
Yeah.
He kicked it off as usual.
Yep.
And it made me pay in 10 seconds. It was ridiculous. But that was the difference in the game.
Yeah, man. It was a tough game. Yeah, no, your game was tough. The Falcons, and then of course playing Reggie. Reggie is gonna be a problem. Reggie is definitely gonna be a problem in the AFC. So yeah, I'm in the lab right now while we talk. So forget y'all.
Challenge you for that division.
Lamar Jackson looked
Isaiah,
like
was there any games this week or in the divisional round other than yours, or not the divisional round, the wild card round, that you thought were special?
I didn't get to watch the whole game, really any of them, and I missed that. I missed the Cardinals game, but I guess that was divisional round. The Cardinals and the Seahawks.
So you didn't get to see any of them.
I saw some of the Ravens and the Browns game when it first started, and then it took me a while to get back to it when it got back in. So I saw the fourth quarter,
right?
And it came down to the last drive.
Yeah.
That was a pretty good game. I had to say that the Ravens and the Browns game. Lamar Jackson looks like trouble.
Yeah,
man, I'm telling you, that option is mean. Mm-hmm. It's gonna be mean. It's a problem. I'm going back to it. We talked about in the last podcast. Laban. So he said the difference for him was he, took it upon himself to learn his playbook.
Mm-hmm.
And then he added some plays. He created a playbook. And he started dissecting different plays, and that's what you need to do. I mean, you just can't pick this game up and think you're going to be a beast.
If I remember correctly, he was getting trashed when he came in this league. Getting beat bad.
Yes,
so
sir.
When I saw that name go easy on me, I said, yeah, he needs that. But he got his game together. He stayed at it, especially for the guys that are struggling. I use him as an example because he is a beast now, a beast. You could tell the last game he's a beast. So,
yes, sir.
Looking forward to seeing what he does with that division. What's up?
I'm just looking forward to those posts, those memes he be coming up with.
Yeah.
Hey, that was classic last year. That was classic. I got to make sure he stayed quiet in my division. I mean, seriously, since 2015, I've won every division.
Woo!
Yeah, 2015, I've not lost in my division.
So you and Kyle got a whole lot of company there with the division title.
If he manages to pull that division from you, he's gonna go crazy posting stuff.
I say this 1,000 times. That's my nephew, so I'm gonna hear it. Yes. Whether family function we have, whatever, he probably gonna buy a ring. Yeah, forget it. All right, it's on. It's on. But no, definitely, man. Congratulations on that win against Steve, man. That was excellent.
Yeah.
Definitely, you got the top 3 defense in the league.
Yeah.
It's ugly. It's ugly. So, yeah, you got me in the lab. You got me in the lab. I'm trying to see all these comments.
Try to figure out something so I can make it competitive with you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Well, you definitely made it entertaining because on the edge of my seat.
I didn't get I don't know if I got a first down in the first half. Couldn't really go anywhere.
All right, and then Tony, your game is not scheduled yet?
Well, being that I'm doing this on my phone, I haven't seen any response yet from the Falcons. It's possible he has responded. I just missed it. But I'm looking to play during the day tomorrow. Here's the thing with me. I'm trying to avoid my offensive coordinator, my offense. So, if we can get it done during the day, fine. If he wants to play after 10 or after 9, 10 preferably, Eastern Standard Time, or later, you know what I mean? I don't care how late it is, but anything after 9 or 10, I can play at any time he wants. But before that, I got homework. I mean, look, we were trying to set this podcast up for 9. They tried to start it at 8. I'm in IKEA. You know what I mean? So it's, I may be out of work because I'm hurt, but Hossean's jumping off. I may be out of work because I'm hurt, but my wife is definitely trying to fill my hours up.
Yeah.
Keeping me busy.
Right. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah,
So,
we've been on this. Yeah, we've been on this for like about an hour and a half, maybe close to that.
Okay. Well,
But
wrap this up then.
yeah. You got anything?
No, I'm good. I enjoyed the games. I'm glad I was able to see podcasts and watch the Texans play. A lot of big plays, great defense first half, a lot of offense and turnovers in the second half. It was an enjoyable game. Everybody should broadcast their games because we want even the guys that are out of the playoffs enjoy watching. I think, like we said earlier, Dill had I think 19 people watching. I had like 12 or 11 people watching. We enjoy watching this like football. So
Yes, definitely.
I like everybody to broadcast. But outside of that, look forward to the next one. After the next set of games get played, we're doing this again.
Yep, and definitely, I wasn't gonna have Dan on here, but I know he was working on getting his daughter to sleep.
Right.
So, we got the Texans on here. Just I mean, that was a professional interview you just did right there with him. That was smooth, man. I ain't that smooth with it, man. Hey, his answers was on point too. So
because he was hiding, I could tell he Belichicked me. I wanted to see if he was going to tell the truth or lie like he was doing. Like, yeah, we wanted to set something up and it's as generic as you could possibly get because he knows the guy he's playing is right there.
Exactly.
He's in honest with every smile.
Right. No, but I can't wait till we play our game. Like I said, I'm gonna do something that I haven't done. I'm gonna broadcast my game, and I'm gonna have the mic on and the camera on at the same time, so y'all can see me. Whether I'm happy or be mad, it's gonna be one of those. So it's gonna be a good game. It's gonna be great. Yeah. That's like the Super Bowl right there for us, dude. Man, why are you leaving the AFC, dude? Why?
I love the Bears. That's the only team I would have left for. That's the hometown team, and I wanted to grab him. I was surprised that he said that he was going to give up the team. And I looked at the numbers. I was like, man, he threw 49 picks with Trubinsky. He's going to throw him in. I got to save him, so I'm going to go save him.
You got to save him.
Captain Save it, Trubisky.
Yeah. Dude, I hate to see you go, seriously.
Yeah, but I think I'm trying to talk Steve seeing if you can get a switch for the Bengals, and you guys have some real
that's not going to happen.
Competition in there.
No, we just said that Tim ain't giving them Bengals up for nothing, and I know Tim probably go 0-16, but he's still ride or die. So
exactly.
Yeah.
And the Packers guy is a diehard, and I mean diehard. Not Packers, Steelers fan. So there's no way he's going. So there ain't no room.
Yep. Yeah.
It's be some good battles between Tillman and Billups down there in the AFC. So
yeah.
And the Ravens is coming. So it'll be somebody's going to take the Texans though. The roster's too good.
Yeah. I'm just saying, man. Just congratulations. Like I said, it's gonna be a good game.
Congrats on the win. Yeah.
Yeah, and I can't wait. Let's get it on.
Ready to have a heart attack.
Yeah, right, exactly. Either you or me. That's it.
If Billups, what he does with that cognac cigar.
Shoot, better go throw it away.
Doing it now, huh?
All right.
Right. He gotta go throw it away.
Turn into a Molotov cocktail and throw it at your front door.
Right. Oh, one more thing before we get off. Last year, I told Osayan today when I was at the gym, I was looking at old videos that y'all did last season, and it was talks about getting a trophy.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Any thoughts on that?
I mean, we'll do it. I think we usually what the holdup was is we usually do it by donation.
Okay.
The collection, and then we would send it off, but I'm not sure.
Everyone donated $2.
Yep.
We can have a trophy every season.
Yep.
But it usually ends up weighing more and more people who are not making the playoffs paying for it. I personally, this is just me. If I was to do it, the playoff teams of the last season should pay for the winner's trophy, because essentially everybody who had a chance to win it should pay for it.
Yeah.
If you were out of the playoffs, it's not fair to I'll take the money for the trophy to pay for it, but it's not fair to even really take money from people who didn't even make the playoffs. You know,
Right.
I'd rather and I'm not even asking for a whole lot of money to get it done. It doesn't even have to be me. You could do it. It doesn't matter who does it, but I would prefer that the people who make the playoffs are the ones that put up the money to pay for the trophy. And if you do it that way, let me tell you something. I have a connection for the trophies that we've had where you can essentially have a Super Bowl trophy, have an AFC, NFC title trophy. You know what I mean? You can even have a loser's trophy, worst record in the FNG. You can do whatever you want. Same thing they do for fantasy football. Just it would take donations.
Yep.
You know, that's really all it would take.
Yeah.
Coordination, donations, getting it paid before the playoffs.
Yep.
So the previous playoff owners should pay for it, not the playoff guys this year. So whoever makes the playoffs next season would pay for the third season's trophy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's just the way I would do it if I would do it again. You know.
Okay.
But if you guys have a better way of doing it, by all means, I'm up for whatever works.
Yes, sir.
Trophy's nice. I have a couple of them, and it's nice.
You got a couple of them?
I can go get one if you want me to. I have a couple of them. Hold them up.
Hey, it's whatever. Even rings, like even a ring. I run a bowling league through my company, and even a little championship ring only costs like $15.
Yep.
You know, it's just something fun. You know, nothing big.
I'm going to go up there and get it right now.
Let's see it. Let's see it. Hey, real quick I think we only got 3 viewers, but just so it's on the podcast, people are asking about your game, the Jags. They lost connection. So it was in the fourth quarter. Score was what, 21-3 still?
Yeah, 21-3.
How many minutes left?
About 3 minutes and change.
Okay. Yep. And they lost connection. So that's what happened to this game. It sucked. That's a fourth game like that. Y'all had 2 games like that. My game happened like that. I was actually down by 6, and we lost connection in the second quarter. And who else? Tony. And he played this game yesterday. They lost connection.
Yep. The servers are bad.
Yeah, it is. It is. Yeah. But yeah, but just go back to hey, let's see this trophy.
Uh-oh.
Here we are.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
3 of them. He didn't bring 1. He bought all 3.
Here they are right here.
3-time champ.
Let's see. That's just 3 of them.
That's just 3 of them.
13, season 4. Looks like the real deal. I mean,
yeah, that's nice. Heck yeah.
Got some weight.
They're all metal.
That's nice, man. Yeah. How much does it go for?
Cheap. And when I say cheap, I mean cheap.
Yeah.
We're saying like $40.
Okay.
If that. This is what? Season 3, 2013? That's back to back, I guess. 2014, season 4. That's a 3-peat, isn't it? No, that's not 3-peat. That's just 3 champions.
Right.
Yeah, that's all 3 of them.
And y'all had 32 users in the season?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Man, y'all been doing this for a long time.
The lowest it usually is when we were doing it, it was like 28.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like we might have 4 empty teams, but usually it's more than that. It's like 31, 32, 30 at the worst, really. But the thing was, when we asked for donations from everybody, it would be so hard. And I got a little bit of money. I ain't trying to pay for everybody. You know what I mean?
Right.
So,
Yep. I got you. Yeah, I seen you've been doing this since 2006, right? That's what I'm saying. Yep. I went back. I watched those videos, man. Y'all been doing it for a while.
Long time. And we actually I had a post where I listed all the champions.
Mm-hmm.
So it's been a while. I forget how many I have, but it's been a lot. I definitely have the most championships in the league currently.
How many you have?
Don't give me the Lions, but 10.
Wow.
12 maybe.
Dang. Okay.
Yeah, to be honest, I can't remember. There is a post though. There's a post where we're talking about it, but it's on my phone, so I'll inbox you in the podcast chat.
Yes, sir.
The details, because we obviously did not crown anyone this year. This is the first season, so we have all 4 last season. I think I've updated that list. Do you remember the last 4 champions? You were the last one.
Yeah, I was the last one. Then Chaz won 2 in a row.
Okay, and it was Kyle the first one.
Yes, you're right. You're right.
That's what it was.
Who did he beat? I forgot who he beat the first season.
That's a good question. I'm sure he can answer that question.
Yep. Yeah, he know. He remember.
Well, the big deal was him beating Chaz in the championship round. That was big.
Yeah.
But Chaz was he was a little under weather or no, I think he had a family member under the weather or something like that. But still lost. It still counts.
Infamous fit game.
Yeah, it was a good game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Chaz's name still scares everybody.
Yeah, he's like the boogeyman.
Exactly.
Well, what did they call John Wick? I forget what it was they called John Wick.
He was the guy who killed
like
the boogeyman, wasn't he?
Yeah, the Russian boogeyman.
Yep.
He needs to bring his ass back to the AFC. Terrorize the AFC.
Whatever. Whatever. I'm good, dude.
Didn't he have the Texans too?
Who, Chaz?
Yes, he did. When he first came in the league, I think he did have the Texans.
Did he? Oh, okay. I thought he had. Okay.
When he first came in the league, but he left and came back. But when he first came in the league a couple seasons ago,
yeah, you're right.
Actually,
yeah,
he had the Texans.
Yep. Yeah, you're right.
But yeah, I'm definitely down with the trophies. I guess we can talk about in the chat maybe or put a post out as to what they think we should do.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
sure they want to do it too.
Yes, sir.
Especially if the playoff teams pay for it. We could always balance it out. If let's say the trophy costs $60 and there's 12 people in one, 12 people in another. So 24.
Mm-hmm.
$3 each.
It could be done easily.
That's easy.
$3 each, and we can even have a losers trophy, a Super Bowl runner-up trophy that's just smaller. Like if one's like this size, right? You can have one like that size. So you at least, hey, I was in the Super Bowl.
Hey, but that's kind of nice though. That's actually a nice trophy right there.
It's much better than the ring, because after a while your fingers get all covered. You're in this league long enough, but all these trophies lined up is beautiful.
I can't do this, guy.
I think I just motivated everybody when they saw the trophy. I'm gonna do it again. Maybe it'll motivate Chaz to bring his ass back.
Right.
I need to start.
Like holding him up. Hold him up.
Right.
Nice, man. But hey, fellas, man, you already know it's wonderful talking with y'all. I love it. Isaiah, man, thanks for getting on here, man. Congratulations on the win. And then on the future loss you're gonna have real soon. You know what I'm saying?
Hopefully that's a prime time game too.
It's gonna be prime time. It's gonna be yes, sir, definitely.
I'm gonna contact Chaz and get some
Hey, don't do that. Hey, shut up. like say Chaz's name 3 times.
Right.
Say Chaz's name 3 times. Definitely. Of course, we'll talk. Off camera, whatever.
Right.
Offline. We'll talk about probably the next podcast will be doing a draft. We're talking about doing having all 10 people on, having up to 10 people on.
Yeah.
And just vibing, have a good time. So, and then of course in the near future, trying to be proactive. You'll talk about the off-season schedule.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes, sir. And as always, man, like I said, it's a blessing talking with y'all, man. I appreciate it.
This is Trent signing off.
Yes, sir. future Super Bowl champ right here, back to back, signing off.
Not this time.
Not this time. All right, all right, all right, fellas. Y'all take care.
Devil.
All right.
All right.